Hey y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're making jalapeno bacon poppers. They're easy and simple, and I thought I'd just share this quick little video on how we cook some jalapeno peppers. Let's get started. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut our peppers in half, and then we're going to de-seed them. I'm just going to place them in this bowl for now. And I'm going to show y'all a little thing you can do if you don't like them so hot that you can do that does take just a little bit of the heat out of your jalapeno peppers. But we're going to get all these cut up and we're going to de-seed them. And I like to wear gloves for this because they can really hurt your eyes if you get this on your fingers and don't wash your hands. Or even sometimes, even if you wash your hands, it's still so strong that it gets under your nails and it'll burn your eyes. So I learned the hard way to wear gloves. Okay, and I'm even going to use this bowl, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this spoon and come up through there and clean that inside out. And now we have this cooking sheet we're going to cook them on, so we're going to just place them right there till we get them all done. Just take the spoon and run it right up through there. And to me, that's the easiest way I've found to de-seed these things. Okay, I'll bring y'all back when we get them all done. Okay, now that we have them all de-seeded, we're going to take, and I'm going to add about probably 1/4 cup of white vinegar to this bowl right here. Then we're going to add some water to it. And now I'm just going to take and place our jalapeno peppers right into that vinegar water. And that'll help finish getting the seeds off, the few I left on there. Plus it cleans them. And the one thing that we figured out doing it and letting them soak in this vinegar water for a while, it takes some of that heat out. But you don't lose the flavor. But it does make them not be quite so hot. So we'll let them sit there for around 15 minutes. Okay, and now for the filling, we've got 1 block of cream cheese. And I'm going to put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds. Okay, and now to that, we're going to add about 1 tablespoon of Frank's red hot sauce. About 1 tablespoon. A teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/4 cup of bacon bits, and a half a cup of this Colby Jack cheese. You can use any kind of cheese you have. If you've got cheddar, you could even use mozzarella, but we're going to add about a half a cup of that. And just a dash of salt. And now we're just going to use this, since I've got it in such a big bowl, to blend it together. Okay, I've got my mixture all mixed together. So now we're going to take our jalapeno peppers out and we're going to place them on a paper towel to dry. And I want to show y'all a close-up. Now you can look in that water and you see that little bit of like oil that's came off of those peppers. I believe that's what helps take that heat out of those jalapeno peppers so they're not quite so hot. Okay. Now we're just going to place them on this paper towel. And let all that water drain off of them. I'll set them this way the first time, and then in a few minutes I'll go back and flip them and let that water drain out of them. And they do not taste like vinegar. A lot of people might ask that, but it don't make them taste like vinegar. Okay, I'm going to let those sit a few minutes, and then we'll come back, and then I'll flip them and let them drain again, because you want them real dry when you get ready to place your mixture in the jalapeno peppers. Okay, now I'm going to go over and just flip each one and let them drain for around about 5 to 10 minutes. And if you need to, you could even take a paper towel and sort of just dab them and dry them off a little. Okay, now I've got me a tiny spoon, and we're just going to take our mixture and we're going to take a little bit of our mixture and put in each one of these jalapeno peppers. And just stuff them. And then I've already sprayed this full right here on this cookie sheet. And that's what we're going to cook them on. Just like that. This right here is one of my son's favorite appetizers. Now a lot of times we cook these and we just eat them with our supper as a meal. Okay, we've got them all stuffed, and I've got just a tiny bit left. So I'm going to take this and just go back over some that might not have quite as much in them, because we're not going to let that go to waste. Or even some of the bigger ones, you can go back and just add a little bit more of your cheese mixture to them. Now you could even meal prep these ahead of time, because you could take this once you get it done, like on the weekend, put your 5 or 6 in a little tray. Even go ahead and put them on a little tray you can bake them on. Put them in the fridge, pull them out when you get home ready to cook dinner, and you can have dinner on the table in no time. This would make a great side with pork chops. Even steaks. This would be good to have with like a little steak. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put these in the oven, and we're going to bake them for around 25 minutes on 350. The way I like to do it, you just really are trying to get your peppers tender. So I cook them just where the pepper's still a little crunchy, but almost tender enough to stick a fork in it. Okay, y'all, now this is how we cook ours, and this is how I like to get mine, like tender. Okay, y'all, here's what they turned out like. I'm going to serve up a couple of them and have them for a snack. I hope y'all like our video, and if you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.